Okay, so a lot of stuff happened this week. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. A lot of stuff can change in 2 weeks. Last week I missed doing the blog because I got really sick. It was sort of out of nowhere, but it's probably the sickest that I can remember having ever been. I had a fever of 103 for 4 days.
I have a frozen sock on my forehead because I don't have any washcloths.
So in an unfortunate turn of events, I am very sick. I have high fevers, cough, body aches, arthralgias, and I was told that I have to come get COVID tested.
It turned out to be a lot more difficult than I expected.
And so I scheduled an appointment, and here I am. My appointment was for 15 minutes ago, and they're just sort of sitting there. I don't know what's going on. No one's come to talk to us, but there's a lot of us.
And I learned that they don't like to do COVID testing when it's raining, but the problem is it seems to rain all the time.
Just because it's sunny when you leave doesn't mean you don't take an umbrella. It's a crazy way to start fellowship.
And this week that I'm currently in, we did the death investigation course, which was awesome. Some of the coolest parts of the course were we got to do high-speed photography, which meant that we could take pictures. So we would shoot a gun and we would take a picture and we would catch the bullet in flight with the muzzle flash and the whole thing. We took and mounted a Queen of Hearts playing card in a shotgun shell and then lined up the gun and fired it, and it has to be in complete darkness because we use a high-speed flash.
Shutter open. Fire.
We popped a balloon.
All right, we'll do that again. And lights out. And shutter open. Fire.
The casing came out of the gun and it ejected and it hit me in the leg, and so I kept it. We had a class from a forensic odontologist, and this forensic odontologist is the one that actually took impressions of Ted Bundy's teeth and was part of the whole trial that got Ted Bundy sentenced to death here in Florida. We learned about bite mark analysis, and it's interesting. It was cool to get to see that, and it was cool to get to meet someone who's been part of that field since the field started. And he wanted to show us what bite marks look like, so he asked for volunteers to get bitten. And he had a casted pair of Ted Bundy's teeth on what are essentially pliers, and he used them to bite some of the law enforcement officers on the back of their arms, and we could see the bruising and the teeth marks and be able to see that it leaves these crazy marks. And I asked him how it looks when you get bite marks on top of a tattoo, and he said, I don't know, let's find out. And then he bit me right here so hard.
I just got bit by pair of Ted Bundy dentures. See if it would bruise through the tattoo.
We also had lectures on asphyxia. Watching some of those videos was the first time that I felt like this might be harder than I anticipated emotionally. And I also am on call for the first time. Right now, I'm on call. Last night was my first night of call, and there were no scenes to go investigate. So I guess that's a good thing. It's good that there were no crime scenes. And I'm on call again tonight. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just so glad I'm not sick anymore.
Eyes and ears. Lights out. Shutter open. Fire.
I found out that my light can do this sort of squad car siren thing, which is pretty cool. Crime scene printer.